question for you. A tourist agency in Nevada claims that the average daily cost of meals and lodging for 2 adults traveling in the state is more than $300. You work for a customer protection advocate and want to test this claim. In a random sample of 35 pairs of adults traveling in Nevada, the average daily cost of meal and lodging is $316. Assuming that the population standard deviation is given to you as $30, at 10% level of significance, do you have enough evidence to support the agency's claim? Very good. In very first step, we need to identify the null and alternative hypothesis. Take a look at the claim. So the keyword claim, and on the second line says the average is more than. Remember that in our table, when you have greater than or more than, it means that your alternative hypothesis is given. H sub A says mu is more than K. So its null is going to be mu less than or equals to K. This is this scenario, this case. You have the null and alternative hypothesis. Let us move on to the next step. Because of the alternative hypothesis, you have a right tail test. More than is going to be right tail. It means that the rejection region is on the right-hand side. Very well. Since sigma is given to you, it means that you're going to use z-scores. Z sub 0, or the critical value, is 1.28. So the rejection region is any number more than 1.28 on the right-hand side. Remember how to use your calculator to find the z-score. Let's go back to our calculator. And let me share the screen so I can show you how to find your z-score. You're going to go to second bars, and then you're going to find inverse norm, because you have the area on the right-hand side is, your alpha is 10%, so you're going to have 0.10. Mean is 0, standard deviation is 1, and as you know, it's a right tail test. Very good. If you go to the paste and calculate that, your z-score is 1.2815, or as you can see, z sub 0 is 1.28. Perfect. Let's go to the next step. Now that we have our critical value, we need to find a standardized statistic following the formula x bar minus mu divided by sigma over square root of n. X bar is the sample mean, mu is the proposed average of population, sigma is given to us as $30, and n is the sample size, 35. This guy is about 3.15, and as you can see, 3.15 is more than 1.28. So your z sub 0 or critical value is 1.28, and your standardized test statistic lands around here in the tail. Since it's in the rejection region, you're going to reject the null hypothesis. Let me show you how to use your calculator and find the p-value as well. You're going to get the exact same result. Let me share the screen here and show you the steps. So you're going to go to your stat, then go to tests, and here you have a z-test, everybody. So once you click on z-test, you have the statistic. Mu sub 0 is the proposed population mean, which in this case is given to us as 300. Then we're going to go to sigma. Sigma is given to us as $30, so enter that as well. X bar, or the sample mean, is 316. And then n is the sample size, which is 35. You have a right tail test, so you're going to select the third one, and then go to the calculate, and in the calculation, as you can see, the p-value is 8 and e to power -4. This -4 says, hey, move this decimal 4 places to the left. It means that you're going to have a very small p-value. Since p-value is very small and it's definitely less than 10%, you're going to reject the null hypothesis. So since you're rejecting the null hypothesis, you are supporting the claim. So we reject the null, we support the alternative hypothesis, which is the claim.